Oh, welcome back to Diablo's Dangerous Designs. My name is Diablo, and today I've done a lot. Well, that too, but between last Tuesday and now, I have done a lot, which has also caused me some trouble, and I may have to do something that I do not really want to do. But first, for the good news. And now, what is the good news? The good news is I have been mining a lot. I've been letting the game run a lot, and this entire chemical area has now been cleansed. It is clear of any ores, so we could potentially start to build here already. Yeah, I don't see why not. We made some progress on this and that, which is nice. We also made quite a little bit of progress from up here to down here with this little path right here. This does not have juice right now, so let me just give it some juice. There we go. Give it some speed as well, just so we have that going. You can see I've already started these side paths here. This one already was going, of course. We also made our in-way to this little path where we make gear wheels. So that's exciting as well. But as you can see, we are nearly done with the steel mill, and that really is exciting. I really want to get this part done and get all of this set up. What I have done to... how do I put this? By the way, if you hear some noises on the mic, that is possible. There is a fan blowing, and sometimes it blows onto the mic, and I'm trying to block it, but it doesn't always work. So, but... Where was I going? Where was my thought process going before I got so rudely interrupted by a fan blowing on the mic? I want to get this done. I want to get this built. Ah, yes. In order to get stuff built, and the most important stuff, as we know, are belts and, well, arguably green arms. Green arms also take a butt-ton of iron, and we have an iron problem, and I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But I have done the following. I have created a blueprint book for our ultimate starter with just, oops, that's the wrong one, with just belts, undergrounds, splitters, and arms. All of these I have removed all machines from just to make sure we don't mess anything up. And we can slowly start to place all of these down to get our belts in the right position and our arms in the right position and all of that stuff. Arguably, you could say, well, build everything. The point here is this. If I build everything, like, for instance, the smelters... Well, smelters is a bad example, because that, I don't believe, takes any... Wait, let me just have a quick look, by the way. The point is, if I build everything, I also build stuff that takes a lot of copper. And the thing that we don't have is a lot of copper. So I want to waste, quote-unquote, more iron than I am wasting copper. So if we have a look... I can do that here. Why am I going over here? Look, this, if I build smelters, that takes 10 plates, but it also takes 25 copper. We don't have that amount of copper. If we compare that to, for instance, blue belts, that just takes iron. Lots and lots of iron. If we compare that to undergrounds, it takes a stupid amount of iron. Now, this does take a little bit of copper. That's true. We don't use that many splitters, so it's okay. But we still use more iron than copper, and that's the idea. If we look at green arms, we see that we use a lot more iron than we use copper. And that, oopsie daisy, that's not what I meant to do. That is what I'm trying to achieve. That is what I'm trying to achieve. Wasting, well, wasting is not the right word, but using the iron that we have as efficiently as possible. I mean, yes, in the end, we're going to have to build... we are going to have to build all the other stuff anyway. But if we can keep everything flowing by using a lot of iron up front, well, that's the idea. That's the idea, and that's what we are going to do. However, I've also placed down a whole bucket load full of concrete as well. I've did a little test run here, as you can see, and I can make that work. That's just fine. But I ran into a little bit of a snag. I also filled in lake whatever this is called. This was Lake Dirt, so this is going to be Lake Landfill. You can see I put a lot more dirt in it because this kept filling up, as it is doing now, by the way. So I need to keep emptying that out and placing it away. But the biggest problem we have right now is, yeah, the store is entirely full. I've started to resort to pushing it to the outside. Yes, I did. Okay. You see that these boxes are not full right now. The only reason those boxes are not full right now is that, if I can get through, thank you, is that I decided to unlimit this box. So I used a lot of iron in a very short amount of time, releasing some of this stuff back into the system. But as you can see, it's clearly filled up again. And I've started to push things into boxes outside of the storage that we have, but that is clearly unsustainable. So, hence my plan to place lots of stuff down so we can use more and more iron. Starting with our chemical plant. Or rather, I say starting with our chemical plant, but I don't think I have that luxury. I just place stuff down and we'll see what we can build. I'm going to turn my robots off because there's obviously this thick bunch of belts going through, which are definitely not part of the design. And we're going to have to work around them, at least in this little part. We'll see how that works out in the long run. Ooh, by the way, let me just turn this on. Go here, do that. Yeah, I've gotten quite surprisingly efficient at placing this down. I've got a few blueprints ready to go. One for long boys, and this one that I can just replace single ones with and just walk it back with the option of having acid going in. I have decided, for the most part, exception right here, there's always an exception, to lean to the right and lean to the bottom. Again, exception right there. I did this before I made the decision, okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, cool. So, let us, indeed, place down... Now, I don't know exactly which one I would want, and I probably need all of them. The problem with taking out any... How do I put this? Unnecessary parts at this juncture, at this point. The problem with that is, of course, I have no way of looking where things have to go. So it's very hard to line things up. I did find I can use this to line it up. Now, where was that? Oh, right there. Now, obviously... Oh, wait. There it is. obviously that is all part of stuff we are not building yet. So I need to be a little bit cautious as to what I'm doing. But I will say I'm going to place it down anyway, because this gives us a little bit of a thingamabob here. I'm not... Oh, poop. I need to be very careful. This gives us these lines here. This section is mined out anyway, with the exception of this lower part. But it hopefully gives me a hold, or a hook to put the other things in. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it at all, by the way, so we are about to find out. So can I... Alright, so this one's definitely useful, because this is the start, of course. And there are definitely things I can start to place down. I'm just going to click it in, and we're going to see if that's going to do what I hope it's going to do. That's one. I should do a little run around, because we now should have, you know, ghosts everywhere. Most of these obviously are unusable, because we haven't mined this out yet. Or any of this yet. But it should hopefully provide us with a hook where we can that we can use for the other books, like this one, because this one's really tough to read. Right, where does this go? I honestly, at this point in time, I could not tell you where this is supposed to go. It looks like it's supposed to go right there. It looks like it's supposed to go right there, but I will say this: I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because it also could just go like that. No, that does not make sense. This makes way more sense. I'm going to run over there so that I could at least show us, or have a vision there. A little bit lower. There we go. Perfect. Let's try that again. That was number 2, I think. Yes. So if I line this up this way, does it all get blue? It does all get blue. So it does kind of look like it lines up this way. That is not bad. That is not bad. Okay, so let's place that one down. Let's have a look at number 3. At some point, we'll see that chemical plant get built. At least I hope it does. It should be built at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Now, how does this line up to everything else? This is going to be the hardest one, because I honestly don't know where this is going to line up. It's supposed to be here somewhere, but we don't have the ghosts visualized yet. So I have to run over. You can tell us? I can tell you what, sir? I can tell you a lot. But what are you specifically referring to? See, this corner I think I can line up. This corner I think I can line up. Let's do that. I'm going to go a little bit closer so I can see the blues happening. There we go. I would like that one, and that one. See, I think that corner lines up right... come on. There. I think that lines up there. Where the blueprint goes, we won't tell anyone else. Ah, I see. There we go. Well, we'll place this down. It goes right there. It goes right there. And then we'll do number 4. Unfortunately, obviously, all of this has got to be erased again. And we're going to have to... I probably will make this into a... Actually, you know what? Once I've placed this down, I probably can just make this into a singular... into a singular blueprint. So that should be over there. How does that line? Ooh. Yellow. That lines up perfectly. Let's place that down as well. The only thing I'm missing right now... Oh, does this not have any belts? Of course it does not have any belts. It's chemicals only. And since I'm not putting down any undergrounds, which I should have done because those are iron only as well. It's interesting. I think we've got the entire factory now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new blueprint so I don't have to keep doing this separately all over again every time. And we've already got this top bit, so I'm going to skip that. We are going to start from that side, and we are going to go all the way to the other side. Now, we are going to get the extra belts in here, but since they are going to be... yeah, they're probably going to be there for a very long time. I don't mind... oh, I'm stuck. I don't mind. I do not mind. Oh, I'm stuck again. So we're going to walk all the way to the other end. I do need to check something. By the way, Mr. Nodded, hello, sir. Mr. Swole Master. Well, that's the name. Welcome to the channel, sir. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself. Let me go... oh, do I need to go? Yes, I need to go down further. There we go. Now, I am going to take a little bit of wall with me here. I think I might just go to the other side first. Yeah, because I need to know how wide I need to go, right? So we are going to go up a little bit, back up a little bit, so that we can... ah, there we go. So if I just go right there, sideways on the right side, we should not be in trouble with any of that. And if we now go like this... oh, wait. Oh, no, that's erasing. I don't want to erase. There we go. Whew, I almost had the wrong thing. All right, there we go. There it is. Now, again, I do not wish to have a wall. I don't care. I don't need anything else that is already on the field. I want just my, what is it, 5 things that are going to make up the majority of iron that we are going to be using. So next time, we can just place this thing down and start building the next batch of belts. Obviously, again, this part right here, you know what? It's fine. That's going to be there. We're going to push up whilst we're mining lower and lower. We're going to be pushing up our stuff and back into our starter factory. And maybe at some point, once we do get the steel and the gear wheels and the green and the red all up and running, we could just push into those directly and start feeding in those to the machine. We'll see. Unfortunately, of course, our mall is all the way at the bottom and we started at the top. Wish that we had done that the other way around, but you know what? It is what it is. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and click it. There we go. All right, I'm going to store that. I'm actually going to store that here and nowhere else. Now, let me just erase what we have so we don't accidentally build where we're not supposed to, right? Because that's really easy to now build somewhere where we are still not yet cleared out, so we could potentially break a lot of stuff. We don't want to do that because that's wasteful. Oh, I'm going to go down a little bit because I don't know how high I am. But I saw stuff there already. Let's do this a little bit careful. There we go. We want that to be gone. I don't need those trees to be gone. All of this cannot be built. So I'm going to go broad strokes here. I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to undo that so we can keep on mining. Same actually goes for this side. Ooh, these 3 are done actually. That's nice. First we'll go down. First we'll go down like so. Make sure that all of that is taken out. We don't accidentally place that down. 3, 2, 1, there we go. So that should have taken care... oh, crap. I also realized I just took out all my... I didn't do that. Just a moment, please. I was a little bit of a boob. Come on. Place it back. Give it... ooh, there it is. Alright, come on. Well, it's thinking about it. The entire game has crashed. Oh, there it is. Nice. We try that again, shall we? I apologize. I did make one for it. So we're going to go from here. And now once we do this, we don't accidentally take out our concrete ghosts that we want to have here. So we can know where we need to go. That was my bad, folks. I apologize. But shouldn't take too long to, you know, reconstruct our deletion. Here we go. Bloop, and we're done. But now the ghosts are still, the concrete ghosts are still there. And that is, of course, what we want to have. Last little bit goes up here. I think I'll start from this side and we'll see how far we go. I don't need to go wider than that. All of that's still good. Don't need to continue that. That's good. Alright, so that's all taken care of. We'll do the same over here. We'll go broad strokes with that, like I said. That's still taken care of. Okay, good. There is issue here where we need to undo this placement. Otherwise, we get into a lot of trouble. There we go. A little bit back here that we cannot do. But not too bad. We can... I'm missing a lot of belts here, by the way. I was convinced that at least some of this would be... Where is it? Wait, did we not... Wait, what? I didn't erase anything, and I do see all of them here. So why do I not see... I'm very confused. We'll have to have a look at that in a moment. For now, let's just focus on getting our stuff safe. Jeez, it still goes all the way up. Oh, no. Oh, it goes really all the way up. Well, I'm glad I built the new blueprint, because this is way too much, obviously. We do not... Oh, poop. We do not need to remove all of these trees. So just in case somebody wants to run here, you don't have to pick up all of those trees. Mr. CMDG, hello, sir. How are you today? Let's grab this one. Let's go here. Bloop. And bloop. Up to where do I... Oh, up to here? Okay, cool. So... That one's good. This one's still baking. Or something like that. And that one goes down to there. And that's good. Okay. Cool. Nothing there. Very interesting. So this all should be... Oh. I almost did it wrong. There we go. And let's just play it safe. We can't use this anyway because we still need to mine this out, so we need to find a way out for our belts. What about here? Let's just make sure. You know what? That's fine. Let's go like that. Okay, I think I've done it safely now. The only thing that I'm really somewhat worried about, which I will check right now, is that steel mill. So I'm going to place this down here. I'm going to grab this. Something like that. And we're going to undo that placement. Perfect. Now, I want to see if that actually goes well now. Because there's something... There was... oops. I could swear... Yeah. So that's kind of weird that I did get the end product in my blueprint that I just made, but apparently I didn't place it down or something. I'm very strange. You are tired. Well, sometimes that happens. I guess I know how you feel. I would like to do that and leave some room for us here. Good. Alright, so all of this can be placed down. All of this can be freely placed down. Nothing is in, yeah. Nothing is in a spot that we cannot, or that we are not allowed to build in. So I'm just gonna go for it. I have 1.5 K of belts with us, with me, but remember, I still have, what, 4,000 belts on the other side. So yeah, we need to drop a lot. Ooh, hello, that's done. That was loud. I don't know what that sound was. Anyway, let's clean up a little bit around here. I think I may have made a little boo-boo. Do I still have... Is that this one? Yes, that is this one. Okay, cool. I still have that one. That means I get to remove this. Is this part of the build or is this part of... No, this is part of mine. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of at least that. And that one. And let's make this one a little bit... Oh, I can make that too, actually. Let's make this a little bit faster so this gets done. How much is still here? Oh my goodness, there's so much. I mean, it goes like nothing else, but... Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We'll leave that be. I've been mining lanes instead of, you know, getting... lopsided things that get lopsided more and more the more you let that not run out. So I've been opting to let lanes run out before replacing them. And place that down as well. Of course, we do need to keep an eye out on anything that might break our existing belt stuffs. This is... Oh, there's a splitter there. So if I take this, or rather a... what's that called again? Yeah, belt balancer. That's it. That's it. There's a belt balancer there. Well, it's an easy fix. I'm just going to leave that as is. This has got no power because I was working toward getting a more conformed... line? I don't know. Something that conforms a little bit better to what we are trying to achieve, and that's straight lines. I like straight lines. So I'm not going to do this one either. I do want to place this, but I want to mine this one out first so that I can place that one down as well. Then we can start a nice line backward. That one's actually not doing anything. That one is still assisting that one. Plus, we can do that, so that one gets extra fast. Alright, we'll leave that be for now. We can start to build here. But at the same time, we can take... Are you done? Oh, you're not done. I just accidentally took out... Alright, I'm going to turn my robots off for just a moment. Just a moment. Come on. Charge, please. I forced my boss into giving me a day off tomorrow so I can sleep. Sleep is good. Sleep is good. I like sleep. But it's not good that you have to force your boss to do that. But yeah, you know, I don't know your situation, of course, but... what was I doing? This is without power, but that's fine. We want all the coal to go here. And I have temporarily reconnected it to the main grid, so everything keeps working. We have, by the way... 500 level 3 speed modules. Or speed... Yeah, I said it correctly. Speed modules. So, you know, I don't need them right now. But it's nice to have. It's very nice to have. What was I doing again? Right, undergrounds. I should have quite a bit of undergrounds, actually. Right here. There we go. Who keeps doing that? Stop that. I don't need that many. I don't want... Well, I do need that many right now, but I don't want that many. That splitter is there for a reason. Let's have a look. Yeah, iron is still going up again. Iron had been going down quite far. We were loosing some of this stuff onto the belts. Some of this stored ore onto the belts. But... unfortunately, it's crawling back up again because, well, we're not making enough stuff. Hence all the building that I'm doing. I'm gonna go back up here first, because like I said, those undergrounds have not been placed yet, and I do want to get all of those down. And then I can start in this corner right here. Yeah, that gets that one fired up again, and we can continue placing belts down. I have 900 left, which is not awesome, but you know, it is what it is. And yes, I do realize that we have acid going everywhere. There's nothing I can do about that. There is absolutely nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. It's fine. There we go. That can empty out. Perfect, perfect. Let's move this a little bit to the side so we can have some speed here as well. And let that all run out so we can start a new row. That's all good. That can all be placed. This is still going. That's still going. I need to figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm actually just going to clean this area out like so. Because, yeah, I'm just maybe even not going to build that one. I'm going to build everything else, but not this row because I'm still mining out here. And that's just going to get in my way. How many do I have left? 200. All right, so we placed about 1,500, approximately about 1,500. Ooh. Yeah, how do I want to do that? Do I mind? No, I don't think I mind. And we'll go on the left side. Yeah, we'll mine out this entire section. Was I? Oh, right, I was doing that side. See, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to hold to a standard, but I don't know how to get it right. I apologize. Doobed. Doob? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Welcome, sir, to the channel. Hello, sir. How are you today? How are you today? I think I'm just gonna go like this, actually. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on. I think I'm just gonna go like that and mine out this little row here before we continue our way down and left. That's just the easiest way to go right now. I need a little bit more room here so I can place these ones down. P.U.M.P sickle sticks. I knew that was going to happen. That's what I get for not mining everything out. I think I can still get out if I do this, but no, because I still need to get my fluids out. Good thing is I can do this, however, so I can do... Oopsie daisy, get that one out. That fluid's going there. That's all good. You are way too high, my friend. You need to go right there. Mr. Doobed says, howdy. First time catching the live stream. I just realized the YouTube VODs are delayed. Yeah, a little bit. They are delayed by a week, sir. They are delayed by a week, and that is on purpose. That is on purpose. Do I just... I'm just going to start with this row first. I'm going to go all the way around the outside. Mostly because I've been doing that for a very long time now. And it nicely evades everything else. And I kind of want to do... I kind of don't want to be in the middle of all of these, right? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. If I take away this... Yeah, I know. I just placed it down. If I take away this is a side load, but it's a single one, so I really don't care. I can go side load there. That's fine. I can take out this. Oop. Click. Oh, wrong way. No hole, no hole, no hole. 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 Take out the rest. And this probably goes here somewhere. We'll figure that one out. We are going to place this one over here. Yeah, that's interesting. I need to get my juice in, which I should have somewhere around here, which... Oh, I need to make a little bit of a hole. There we go. And then we'll figure out where that's going to go. So that's going to go there. We are going to go a little bit higher. There we go. Click, click. Make sure we get that going in. Perfect. Now, it is a little bit of a shame. I've been noticing this a lot. These all need juice, and these ones do not. These do, these do not, these do. So it's going to take a while for that to run out. I could have... Actually, you know what? I have the room now, so I might as well just go on the outside here. We are going to go like this and give ourselves juice from the other side as well. Now, that is only for 3 miners here. But hey, 3 is still more than nothing. And that's the downside of uranium mining. It needs acid, and if there's miners in between that do not use the acid, it does not pass it through, unfortunately. Do I? Yes, I do, but in a very special way. I do want to have this line up with that one, but I do want to have that on the outside. Unfortunately, that also limits kind of where I can place my stuff. Yeah, because that... I could go one higher with that, I suppose, and have that be... should be fine. Let's get some power in there, so we do get them all up and running. There we go. That should get a nice belt of stuff going. Of course, this still needs to be powered up and sped up, because I haven't done that yet. There we go. Perfect. Now, I think I'm just going to go like... Oops. I think I'm just going to go like that. And that should power everything. Hello? Fluids. Right. I had a plan for that. Hold on. Oh, right. Actually, I'm going to go like this. Blip, bloop, blip, bloop. So I did have a plan for that. I kind of forgot that I also needed fluids to go in here, but that's not the point. That is not the point. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's running. This is not... Oh, right, because I had that one figured to go in there. See, I do think of these things. I just don't always execute on them. Mr. CMDG says I don't like it, but he makes me... He maked me force him. Otherwise, I will be sleeping tomorrow on the office, and that is not good as well. No, that's... You could just say you're working too much. I just had 2 days off traveling with only 2 nights off, 2 hours of sleep. What? That's not okay. Sorry if it makes no sense. I am waiting on my plane for a 1-hour flight to go back home. No, that's okay, sir. If you are that sleep deprived, then I'm amazed you can even make those sentences. Seriously, dude. Get some sleep. It's important. So, Damon Auntie. Demon Auntie? Damon Auntie? I don't know what you want me to call you. Welcome to the channel. Before I send any message, I want to say I'm not your actual aunt. Okay, good to know. Good to know. But it doesn't make you any less of a nephew. That is a weird statement, but I'll go with it, I guess. Anyway, welcome to the channel. How are you today, sir? How are you today? What am I doing? Ooh, placing more stuff down. Yes, please. Yes, please. Now, this little bit I can still do. I wish I ran out of belts. That would be awesome. Look, this is actually really good. Running out of belts is really, really good, because it means we get to pick up more belts. I'm a demon auntie. I can't be a sir. Oh, ye of little faith. Everyone can be a mister. Everyone can be a sir. I do not discern. I do not play favorites. I don't know how to say that. I'm just going to pick up half. 24. That's a lot. I call everyone Mr. and Sir. That's just to make it easier on myself. Mostly. Oh, right. By the by, I also extended... our uranium storage a little bit. Just a little bit. Just, you know, from like this little bit to all of that. And it's nearly full. I have a problem. I have a problem, and I do not know how to fix that, because I don't know how to get rid of uranium. Other than making it into 235, putting it into a nuclear fuel plant, and burning it in as nuclear fuel. But that's really slow. So, you know, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. There we go. This row is... Oh, I could have left that one. Actually, make it extra fast. There we go. That one does not actually do anything. Okay. So, let's clean up around here. Whoosh. Yeah. A whoosh. This one? Yeah, this one does not do anything either. We'll make sure that this gets connected somehow. Ooh, I need to remove some trees. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you. This is where it's going to be. Do I want that one too? No, that's too much outside of the line. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So let's place that one down. Now, this definitely needs to get out of my way, because how else am I going to get these ones in here? So I'm going to take this away right now. We're going to turn this down, and we're going to go this way. Now, oh, it's done. Never mind. That was easier. That was easy. See, this little row right here, I don't like it. I don't like it. These ones, are these actually... It's perfectly too wide. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm very happy about that. I need not have this one here. Make it into uranium ammo and donate it to Biden negotiations. How many bullets do you think we need, sir? How many bullets do you think we need? We've excavated quite a bit already. My cloud is virtually non-existent. Why in the heavens is this still polluted? That's very strange. Anyway, there's wait, how is this? Do I still have those counters up? I do not have those counters up. How is this not leaking to other areas where it then dissipates? Weird. But my cloud has become very, 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 very small. 999,999 at minimum, says Mr. CMGG. Well, to shoot at what, though? Our pollution cloud has shrunk, well, as you can see, a 90%, wow, that's not true, 60% at least. And we are no longer in danger of getting to those biters, or any of those biters on the edge. So yeah, I could make bullets, but I don't really see the point. If I'm honest. Which I usually am. Not always, but usually. There we go. Let's get some power in here. Do I need this many? I don't think I need this many. Let's keep one going, yes? I can go right there. I can go... Can I reach all the way? I cannot reach all the way, but that's fine. I didn't even want to reach all the way. Let's take out that one and that one and... Nope. Wait, where's my thingamabob? No. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I can go... Ooh, I need to turn this off. I honestly don't have one that does not have the pipes built in, so I just use that. I'm going to go with the top with this one. Okay, it's fine. Let's place that down. Let's take this out so I can build that. Good. Push that through. We still get power from this, so I don't need to worry about that. Yeah. Well, seems alright. Still works. That one's that one is useless, but sure. Let's continue. We can fill in these holes ourselves. That should be fine. Everything's on one side, but that's also fine. How do I want to do this? I think I want to do this thusly. I can't do 3. So I'm gonna go nice and in line. The unfortunate thing is I can't. Yeah, I can do that. No. This one's easy, right? This one's just a straight through that way. But what about this one? I could go round the outside and then connect all the way here. It's not the most practical. It's not the most practical, but I guess that's what we're going to have to do for now. And the rest we'll see later. Blip, bloop, bloink. I guess I'm going to do both. No, why do both? That makes no sense. Blip, bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Get power in there. Alright, well, at least all of them are going right now. And I think I've built as much as I can with belts right now. So, wasn't amazing, but we are making progress. The real progress is obviously in this bit right here. Once we get this mined out, this is our lab area, and this is going to shoot at you, Mr. Costa Justin. That is not very nice. Probably accurate, but not very nice. Landfill does not absorb pollution. I understand, but the mechanics of pollution should still have its spill over to the block next to it. Which does have like tree stumps and all of that, which would then dissipate it. I think. Anyway, yeah, once we get this lab area mined out, that's where we can put down a whole heaping bunch of belts, undergrounds, red underground, splitters, all of that. That's going to use a lot of iron. Now, thing I have to do still is I still have to place down lots and lots of concrete. So let's get it on like Donkey Kong, as they say. Which, you know what, I'm just gonna take from these boxes. I know I have a collection box right here, but I need all of it. I don't need just one. I'm going to turn my robots off, but I do want to have them with me. So where are my robots? Nope. Yeah, I've got too many robots. I don't know why I have too many robots. I'll fix that in a moment. But for now, we are going to go and... Where was I, by the way? Looks like I did that. I did that, but not this in-betweeny part. Sure, let's get this in-betweeny part done. I'll let the robots handle this, because these paths, these little lines right here, that's just nasty to have to do yourself. These big patches right here, those are nice to do. You can just go like this and make that bigger, and you go whoosh, 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 and you're done. It's a lot faster than having the robots do that for you. But as it stands, we are in a spot where we can't do that. Well, actually, this little spot... Oh, well, the robots are faster anyway, right now. Normally they're not. I'm going to wait this out. I see a large area right there that I can utilize. By the way, should I just... Here's a thought. I'll turn my robots off for a little while. I wanna see something. See, we've got all these holes here, which I thought was, you know, so we don't mine too much. But these are all very tiny holes. I mean, there's a large one right there, but these ones are very small. Should I just make one wide mining area and just have, like, a line that I can keep on replacing and not worry about the in-betweenies there? I mean, of course, the big holes like that one and that one and that one, I'll skip those, but is it really worth it to skip all of this? Yeah, it's easier? Yeah, I think so. Should I just says Mr. Abiscotti. Well, I prefer if you explain your thoughts and not just hum. That's a fair ask, Mr. Abiscotti. It is a fair ask. Mr. Archangel, hello, sir. Hey ho, I can't hear. I can't hear, but I'm in a meeting. I wish I wasn't in. I wiggle for Mr. Archangel. All right. I think I'm gonna do that over here. I'll not do that here because this is just a little bit too big for me to do that. But I think I can just go and stretch this line out. I guess we can do it here. I'll not go back and mine out the strips that I haven't done yet. Because that just seems silly. He saw me. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna make one straight line going down all this way, then we'll go this way, and then we'll go wide again. But I still have lots of concrete with me, which I need to get rid of. Yes, I took out lots of trees already. All of this, yes. Were we already down here? Oh, I need to be very careful. It's hard to see with all these stupid trees. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. Where does this go? Right there. I messed up. There we go. Robot rescue. Thank you. Good thing is, of course, this should be symmetrical, so... well, it kind of is symmetrical. It nearly is symmetrical. We're going to call that symmetrical, okay? Oh, poop, I messed up again. I'm the worst. No, pick that up first, you dingleberries. There you go. Yeah, it does look... No, it doesn't. Poop. This meeting I should care about. It's regarding work I'll do, but I really don't care. Yeah, it is a growing... well, I know you can't hear me, but I still can answer. It's a growing... I don't know if I want to call it a problem, but, well, maybe. It's a growing problem that lots and lots of employers and employees are starting to notice. Oh, wow, we ran out. Okay, cool. We'll figure out the rest later. I will pick up all these trees, by the way. There has been a very sharp decline in motivation since COVID. In lots of sectors, by the way, not just IT, but in lots and lots of sectors, there's been a sharp decline in motivation and in what people want for what they have to do. Does that make sense? That was maybe a weird sentence, but yeah. Oh, I forgot this little bit right here. Poop. Oh well, most of these trees are gone now. The good thing is, of course, I'm going to turn my robots off. I can put those trees to work, because, well, to burn. Because we do have lots of steam turbines here that would love nothing more than to eat some trees. Pro streaming at its finest. I'd feel blah about work, but I can't be bothered. Yeah. What do you mean pro streaming at its finest, sir? Did I do something wrong? I don't know. Maybe I did. I never said I was a pro. I forgot my stuff. I need to collect my stuff. I apologize. I thought I had already done so. Stone is, again, the biggest contributor to our... smiley face here. So maybe I should empty that out again. I probably should empty that out again. Let me just make sure that we do not get stuck again. I will tell you this, getting stuck is very, very annoying. As you might imagine. But it does take quite a while for it to clean up. It does take quite a while for it to clean up. Normally I'm stoked about my work, but today was just, I just wing it. I really don't care. Yeah, that's a sentiment that a lot of people have adopted, and that's also something that apparently is quite, I don't want to call it dangerous, because that's a stupid word to use in this context, but it's also a risk. A risk for, you know, the economy at large. Does that make sense? Because if enough people say, oh, I don't really care anymore, and act upon it, well, then businesses will suffer, and therefore you'll not have a job. And then, well, you're going to have to find a job, which you like even less, because you are now at the mercy of, well, you have to have a job, because otherwise, is that it? Oh, cool. Otherwise, how are you going to pay for your house, your meals, your internet, your games, your leisure time, everything, right? I mean, that's after all how the economy works. You provide a service, someone pays you for that service, and you get to pay other people for other services. But if somewhere along the line that cycle gets broken, well, then nobody gets paid at some point. So yeah, there's definitely something that's at least at least it's something that I keep in mind. I also, as most people, have. I mean, I have plenty of days that I'm going, oh, I have a good job, I have a nice boss, I don't have, you know, very an exorbitant amount of hours that I have to work. I have quite a good deal going, so to speak. But that doesn't mean I also don't have moments where I'm going, I want to do something else. I don't want to do anything else. Maybe I should do something else. You know, I think that's normal. I think everyone will have that at some point. Oh, this is nearly done. Perfect. How about the ones up top here? But, oh, yeah, we were not finished. Good. Ooh, this one's done. Good. This one's nearly done. How much is there? Ooh, 2K. But most of that is copper, though. That's nice. This needs to move. Well, let's move it then. Where was I going with my thoughts? I don't know. Do I ever? I need some juice. There we go. Is this one nearly done? No. There's so much uranium. I don't know. I don't know where I was with my thoughts. I apologize. But yeah, I have the same ideas, the same feelings, but I also remember that if I don't do my job now, then I'm going to have to do my job or a job somewhere else at some point in time, and I might not be as inclined to do that one as well. So, you know, because it might not be as nice, or I might even be less inclined to do so because it's less nice. I'm going to take that one away. Is this still doing anything? Yeah, that one's doing anything. Okay, good. This is going to take a while. The good thing about this area, though, is I'm not going to say most of it is copper, but there is definitely high copper overtones. That one is more copper than iron, like twice as much. That one is more copper than iron. That has more copper than iron. Again, twice as much. There's definitely an orange spill here. And I'm very glad of it. Ah, this one's done. Very nice. I'm very happy about that. We can do that. We can... Where do I have it? Where do I have it? Because I did do a lot of copy and pasting and all that jazz. I don't want to do that again. Nope. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Good, good, good. Let's place that down like so. Let's get the... Can I do that? No, I cannot. Okay, never mind. Let's leave that where it is. Perfect. Okay. So another row is done. I believe this is also a little bit more copper heavy. Well, maybe not. A little bit. Same. A little less. A little less. Lots more. Holy hell, that's a lot more. That's like 8,000 more. That's nice. That's like 3 times as much. Oh my goodness. This is a nice copper spot right there, boys. And we can use it. We have to use it. There's so much we still have to do. But getting back to what I was saying at the very beginning of our of this episode, I think I might have to do something that I really, really do not wish to do. By the way, I turned this back off again. Somebody had turned it on, and I turned it back off again because I do want the iron to just go here, right? If this was not stuffed all the time, and if we were mining or smelting with all of these smelters, then yes, I would probably turn that back on. But since we are not, I'm going to leave that as is. What was I saying? Right, I might have to do something that I really do not wish to do. Really do not wish to do. And that is to store plates. Oh, I know, it's even disgusting to say it. It's even disgusting to say it. I really do not wish to. But, honestly, why would I? Hold on. I'm going to check one thing. Yeah, there's no point. There is absolutely no point in doing that. Never mind. I didn't say that. I'm not going to do that. Because it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so the amount of plates I'm storing... Okay, this is not entirely true. P.U.M.P. Plates stack to 100 and ore only stacks to 50. So technically we could double our storage here, but it's again only a stopgap measure, right? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I do not like storing plates. I don't know why, though. It's something I've gotten into my head at the start of this map, and I can't get it out. So Mr. Abascott, he says, every time you think of your job, job sucks, just remember you're in an office and not in the freezing cold, in the driving rain, emptying smelly waste bins into a lorry. Yes, I have had many jobs in my day. I have had many different jobs, and I am forever grateful. Why is this not doing anything? Mining fluid? You never said anything about mining fluid. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Fine, I'll do it. Ooh, I'll do it again. Nope. Nope. Yes. Oh, it's only the last step where it changes. Pooper. Fine. Oh. I'll go with the old, I know what I'm doing. Placement. Right. What was I saying? No, I've had a lot of jobs that were extremely not as nice as the job I have right now. I grew up in the southwest of the Netherlands, where all the greenhouses are. Well, where most of the greenhouses are. This is not okay, by the way. And as a young boy, there is a lot of money to be had, a lot of money to be earned from very hard work at those greenhouses. Getting up very early in the morning and going hard all day and ending up very late and getting money for it, which is good. And that's nice if you're like 12, 14, 16, 18, when you are young, you've got a million tons of energy. It's all grandiose. When you're 40-something years old, hey, Mr. Demon Auntie, thank you for the follow. That is extremely nice. Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. When you are my age, let's just leave it at that. That's not something I want to be doing. That's definitely not something, and especially like you said, garbageman, bricklayer, nothing I can sorry, words. None of the occupations I can actually do, by the way, because I wouldn't know how to lay brick if my life. What am I doing? If my life depended on it, but I would not want to go back to the greenhouses as well. It's hot, it's hard, and it's not my thing. I'm now in an air-conditioned office. I'm very comfortable. I'm very nice. I would not want to jeopardize that. Oh, what am I doing? I would not want to jeopardize that in the slightest. So, yeah. Every time I think about that, every time I think about I don't want to work today, I think about that. Alright, I think that just don't sound like a nice job. No, that was not. That's not a nice job. That's absolutely not a nice job. Where's this coming from? Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm using that belt. That's fine. Can I make that smarter? I don't think I can make that smarter. But, all that being said, I still don't know what to do with the near infinite amounts of uranium I'm going to be having. Because as you can see, I've tripled the storage here, and still that's nearly full. I know it doesn't look like a lot of uranium is coming in if you look at this belt right here. But it's constant, and it never ends. And there will be parts where we're mining out later where there's no uranium whatsoever, and that will give us a little bit of breathing room to, to eat some of that uranium that we have stored. But honestly, that's going to be teeny tiny amounts compared to the, where is it? Come on, you can do this. There it is. Compared to the amount of uranium we still have to mine out just in this area alone. Let alone this area that, oh my god, that's so much. This one, that one. Well, that's a tiny one. That's a tiny one. This is bigger, but it's not. How do I show this? There. But it's only partially on our area. These I think are outside of our. Maybe not actually. Probably not actually. And then out here we don't see any uranium whatsoever. So this middle bit also is clear of uranium. So there's definitely less than infinite amount. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. There's less than infinite amounts of uranium that we have to mine out. But still, if we look at just... Oh, come on. That's 100 thou. I'm just going to take some measurements. Yeah, I'm just going to call that 100 thou again. That's 500,000. That's... with that one, probably close to 1 million. Let's say this one needs to be done too. I'm gonna estimate. I'm gonna estimate because it's hard to measure in with all of this around. I'm gonna measure that we are. Or, I'm sorry. I'm gonna estimate that I need about 1 million more storage, and we have at the moment. Oh wait, where's my wire? Oh, there it is. We we have at the moment 500,000. So this is 500,000. Yeah, we need about 3 times this line. Nuclear power plant and all the radars. Unfortunately, I don't think it works that way. Even if we... The consumption of nuclear fuel here is at a, I believe, a pretty constant rate. I don't think the rate of consumption for this changes based on how much heat you take out of the system. I think. So even if we could peak all our power and get all of it, you know, flowing and put radars everywhere and all that stuff, even if we did all of that and got this bar to fill up, this bar would still go at the same rate. Correct, says Mr. Abiscotti. Nuclear fuel consumption is constant. Yeah, exactly. So we would not be... Oops, wrong one. Wrong one again. We would not be consuming nuclear fuel and therefore uranium at any faster rate than what we are now. This box is completely filled up. There is still 100 here still. The Kovaric system has completely shut down because we are reliant on only one nuclear power source, and this system that I've built can... what was it again? Was it 16? I think... No, it was more. It was 8, and 8 is 16 plus 8 there. One of these can at least power 24 of these blocks. 24 of these blocks. Not 24 nuclear reactors. No. 24 of these blocks. 24 times 6 nuclear reactors. And then I still have nuclear fuel left over. So I can do a lot more with just one of these Kovaric setups right here. Of course, that also means I'm never going to be building this big enough to feed all of our uranium. So we are going to have to store it somehow. Am I going to mine out extra room here to do said storing? I guess I'm going to have to. The unfortunate downside, of course, of that is... Well, the upside is we have very, very small patches, so it should go rather fast compared to what we are mining out right now. Downside, of course, is we are getting extra iron in that we cannot actually use, so... More reactors then? More reactors, like I said, would be the shit. To say that somewhat colloquially, but like I said, I can feed 24 of these blocks. 24 times 6 is a lot. It's 120 to 144 reactors that I can feed at least with one of these setups. And I probably can feed more because I haven't tested it with more. So yeah, it is something. It is something. I'm going to go with the approach of not doing that because, well, I honestly don't have the room to do that. But what I can do is create a little bit of extra room here, which is actually not that big. That is going to be one. Oh, I cannot safely place that down. That's fine. That's one. That's about 2. So about that much space to get us enough storage space for uranium to not have to worry about that. Yeah, it is what it is. Eventually, by the way, we're going to have another problem because if we are unable to recycle our 235 or 238, sorry, our waste product, our nuclear waste product into 238, and we are unable to put that onto the belt because the Kovaric system is halted because we have so much already, that's going to block these machines, this is going to take a very long time, by the way. Don't get me wrong. This is going to take maybe 100 hours, but we're not done with this map just yet. But these ones are, these reactors would stop working if they cannot output their waste anymore. So we have an additional problem after that. Again, we don't have an infinite amount of uranium that we're mining out, so eventually we'll get to a point where we are using more than we are putting in. But again, that's going to take a very, very long time. Now, mining this area. I'm going to go and be as, you know, strict with what we are mining out here as I can, because I really do not wish to mine out any more than I have to. The first row is going to be a bitch, simply because, do I want to have 3 inputs or... Yeah, I guess I can go a little bit wider and have... I don't really need to. I mean, that is nice and lined up. But I don't want to be in a situation. You know what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. We'll do that one. I don't want to be in a situation ever where I run into the problem of, well, I should have mined out a little bit extra. It would have been so much easier. Yeah, don't want to ever have to have that happen. Everything is perfect except for this one. So we're gonna move this. And I don't care about you. Yeah, I'm going to go that way. Sure. Here we go. Like I said, the first one's going to be... oh my god. We didn't mine this out properly. Oh well. First one's going to be a little bit difficult because we can't put any speed beacons in front of this or anything like that. I probably want to do double lines here, by the way, instead of single line, because that is never gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do I want to mine this out as well, by the way? I think I do. How am I going to get from here to here? I cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never mind. We'll wait with that one, because I didn't want to do that anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the next one should be there. Bloop, and then we have double-sided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we break it off right there, and we go rogue, or rather, second line. There we go. Actually, nope. Wait, why am I not placing that? Because I have my robots off, and now other robots are trying to do the work for me. Okay, fine. There we go. And there we go. Cool. So we got 2 lines coming out. I guess we just hook on to this right here. There is no other way for me to do that. I'm going to go like this. We are going to run this down. We are going to make sure we have this little wiggle woggle here that we can use. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And now we figure it out. Right. I'm going to ignore that one. Like so. Let's see if that works. Is it emptying out or not? Probably not. That's not good. Let's go like that. That seems way smarter. Okay, well, we're getting a lot more stuff in that I really had not anticipated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh, I see a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. You know what? This is a nice spot. I'm gonna... Actually, that's very nice. I'm going to skip that one. We are going to go like this. And now we're going to turn that back on. Is it ideal? Hell no. Is it working? Actually, yeah, kind of. It's kind of good. Wouldn't it be more space efficient to process it versus storing the ore? Mr. Darkstorm, what are you talking about? If I'm not mistaken, you would process it and turn 10 ore into 1-235/238. This would save space. But I've said this before, or at least I've tried to explain this before. I consider 235, which we have right here, to be the equivalent of an iron plate. Because we've made the raw ore into something else. And I do not wish to store plates. So for now, you are absolutely right, by the way. But for now, I'm going to try to not do that. Try to not do that. These should be done in no time. You can see there's no K's in any of these numbers here. So these are very small indeed. Mr. Fallow says, if you want to burn more nuclear fuel, don't use the neighbor bonus. If the burn is if the fuel usage is constant, if the fuel usage is constant, does a neighbor bonus giving more heat change the amount of fuel we are using? Yes, constant. Yes, exactly. So how would not using neighbor bonus consume more fuel if the fuel consumption is constant? The amount of heat produced because of the neighbor bonus, that is going up. That you can see that at the on the right hand side. It produces 160 megawatts of heat output because it has 300% neighbor bonus, 1, 2, and 3. But it does not change. You need more reactors to get the power. I see what you're saying. That's an interesting thought, Mr. Fallow. That's an interesting thought. I had not thought about that. There is one thing that I'm wanting to try, which I'm not sure this is smart or not. We'll find out. I'm going to place a box right here. We're going to do a little bit of an experiment right now. I'm going to pick up all but one reactor. Where's the reactors? Am I blind? I'm blind, aren't I? Yeah, you shouldn't play with the reactors. That's why you go blind. So effectively, only this is now providing us with heat. Ah, okay. It's instantly going down. Instantly going down. So that's going to be a problem in the long run. Okay. Now you have 40 megawatts? Yes, now I provide 40 megawatts. Interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot do that in this particular area itself. Let's have a look at the... Yeah, consumption of the fuel is constant, so that does not go faster. Unfortunately, I cannot get my reactors separated in this area. But I guess what I could do is just have separated reactors here, feeding them all separately. 1, 2, 3, 4. That now takes the place of that singular one. That is not a bad idea, sir. The question is, how many do I then use or need to keep this thing going? I need to be careful, by the way, that I don't lose too much heat. 200-second burn time for one fuel rod. Okay, okay. It's probably still not going to be enough to burn through the amount of 235s we have, by the way, just so you know. Again, I can feed a hell of a lot more. But, yeah, it is an interesting prospect. If I do this one here... Can I get a second one in here? No, that's unfortunate. You can just place the reactor and let it eat. That feels like cheating, Mr. Evo. I don't want to just have... I don't want to just have reactors not producing heat and or energy and not do anything with it. That feels wrong. Does that make sense? That feels wrong. I'm gonna place this back. Oh, poop. I'm gonna place this back, by the way, because we are losing a lot of heat right now. Is it going back up? It's already going back up so fast. Are you serious? Do I actually only need 2 of these? I mean, I realize that the startup of the reactor is faster if I have all 6. But honestly, it looks like I only need 2 to keep the heat in the pipes, which makes me worried a little bit about the amount of reactors I would need to set up here to keep that going. I don't want to, again, I don't want to just have reactors to eat fuel, right? That feels wrong. Your old 6 reactor gets 800 megawatts of power. Yes, that's how I built this. That's what this was designed for by me, as if I may boast a little bit. It's got near perfect ratios. Look at the power tab. How many power you need? I have no need for any power. I've got like 100 megawatts of power that I need. Oops, wait. Sorry, wrong one. There we go. Oh, oops. I misjudged that. What about 360? So that's not a lot. That's not a lot. Can the heat reach the end? Yes, it can. It definitely can, Mr. Evo. And this side is... Actually, this side's going down. That's odd. It's going down again. Wait, why is it going down again? Why did it go up at the start and it's going down now? So I do need that 6. I do need that 6, or at least I need... Let's just grab the... Oh, did I grab the entire stack? I must have grabbed the entire stack, yeah. Let's add another one here. Instantly we go... Instantly we go up again, but then it goes down again. Interesting. So having more reactors there is also cheating? Well, apparently not. Because only 2, eventually eventually temperatures did go down. It went up and then it went down again. So, as far as I know, I have to have 6 to keep all of this going. Of course, we only are using at the moment, and that's what Mr. Fowler was also referring to. We're only using 300, let's call that 350. 350 megawatts of power, so that determines how many reactors we actually need to keep these things going, right? To have that heat to steam exchange at an optimal amount. Which at the moment, this is 120, 200, that's 280, so technically I'd need one more. If I go like this, that would now give us 160 and 80 and 80 and 80. So 320 plus, yeah, this is 400. This is 400 megawatts of power, and we only use 350. So, yeah. If we do that math with separate reactors instead of connected reactors, we would need to have 10 of them separated from each other. I believe I've separated them. Yeah, I believe so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the amount of reactors I would need to do the same job as these connected reactors. Interesting. And again, it's going down. Wait, how is it going down? I've got 400 of them now. So this side's going up. This side's going up. This is going down. So it's taking a while for it to push that heat through and get it to the outer edges. This is going down. This is going down. This is very slowly going up. So this is where it's at right now. Look, that is where the heat is at right now. Very, very slowly going up, which in turn should... There we go. Yeah, even slower. In turn, all of that should eventually heat up. It would still be a legitimate setup if I do that. It would still be a legitimate setup if I do that. But we'd be eating a lot more... Well, we'd be eating a little bit more fuel. The question then becomes, is it worth it to just eat like 4 more fuel every... What did you say? 200 seconds? I think so. I doubt it's worth the effort. It definitely won't stop us from needing a lot of storage for the stuff that we're mining out. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm not going to do it. I think it's not a bad idea. I think it's definitely not a bad idea. I also think the benefit is... Where am I? The benefit is very small. And... I don't want to per se say the risk is very high. But the benefit is so small that I don't want to go through all the effort and still have to build all the storage. Then I'd rather just work on all the storage and be done with it, right? Does that make sense? Hopefully you're not too upset. DangOreus says, if the point is to use 235, you also need to keep in mind that you only use one U235 for 10 fuel cells. Exactly. That makes the benefit even smaller. That makes the benefit divided by 10 small. So, yeah. That seems a lot of effort for not a lot of gain. So, I'm just going to let that go. Ooh, this actually has 1K. Nice. This is going to mine out. We're going to ignore that for now, because this is going to take a little while, especially because we can't, at the moment, we cannot speed that up. We can, however, let's have a look at what I have. Ooh, hello. I got a pocket full of stuff, which I need to get rid of. There we go. We can, however, look at what our current situation is. Ah, look at that. Good, good, good. This still needs fluids. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about that. So, yeah, we had to wait for that, but it's going now. I want to have that be sped up from both sides. There we go. This one's done. Perfect. That means I get to clean this up now. Oh no, I've got that one in my pocket, that one in my pocket. Oh boy. I've got so many in my pocket. We're going to have to do something about that. Where's the edge? The edge is right there. Oh. Wait, is this... there's a few more here. I think I'm going to turn off my robots. Place that there. Get rid of that and now build it. Because we can do a lot more in this area if we don't have to worry about uranium. This is fine where it is, actually. That's all good. Let's look at the... Ooh, look at that. This is done. Well, I was going to say done, but that's not really true, is it? It's nearly done. But I can get that one in and that one in to do both sides and get the... Oops. Get the fluids through. There we go. Now these are moving too. How are you doing? Wait, I can best look at the other side. Oh, there's still so much there. That's fine. That's fine. You can tell I've been letting this run for a very long time. As you can see, we are at numbers that are quite big. So I just let this run for a very long time usually and just wait for all of it to empty out. And not worry about it for a while. Or not have to worry about it for a while. Just let it run out. Is this actually... This is the normal? Oh, cool. That means I get to go deep again. And I don't need that. And then once a row was mined out, or once all of them was mined out, I just place it back, place it back, place it back, place it back, and just ignore it for a very long time again. What about this side, though? How are we doing here? Yeah, this has been taking longer and longer, but obviously because we are getting, look at that, 11k of copper back here. We're getting further and further back. This is the furthest back we are going to be going, by the way. So that is the biggest amount. Obviously, that's also the furthest diagonally from the center, so that's also the... Besides what we mined out here, luckily there was a lake here, so we didn't have to mine a lot here. But that's the biggest amount that it's going to be. Going back down is going to be relatively closer to that circle, so that those numbers should go down a little bit. The only downside, of course, is we go all the way here, which is even further away. So the biggest numbers we are going to see are down here. It is what it is, but like I said, I'm just going to let it run for a very long time, and we're going to make progress that way. Yes, I have not... Oh, hello. I have not added any of these... what are they called? Modules. First, because we didn't have that many to start with. And second, I don't know how many I will need myself. I guess we have a lot now, so we can do something with it, right? Yeah, I don't care about that at all. How many do we have now? We've got 500. I suppose we can waste a few, at least so that this keeps going. Because that means we use more green chips and red chips, and therefore use more iron. And yes, also copper, but maybe that's actually a bad idea. Hold on. Chips and modules are fairly copper heavy, aren't they? Let me think about something for a moment. This is super copper heavy. Super copper heavy. Somewhat copper heavy. Let's go have a look at these ones. Super duper copper heavy. Yes, I know that also accounts for these ones, but still. 800 copper versus 360 iron plates. That's a lot of copper. That's a lot of copper being used versus the iron that is being used. Ay. And then we're not even talking about the plastics themselves. Well, that doesn't look like it directly uses copper or iron, of course, but no, I was gonna say we use it to make red, but that's already in that number to get to that blue and those reds. So yeah, no, never mind. This full? This is full. That's nice. You could store it with bot storage space. It can be a lot smaller, only boxes. Is it going to be very much smaller, though? It's going to be a little bit less wide, I guess, because we don't need these three. It's a fair point. They stole all my stuff! These did get mined out fast, didn't they? That's kind of nice. The robots of the area stole all my stuff. That's not okay. That is not okay. I mean, it's nice that we can have that room, but we've got 60 left. I don't really care. And I know where they placed them, so it should be alright. I'll give that a think, Mr. Evo. I'll give that a think. It's 9 boxes instead of 2. What do you mean? What do you mean 9 boxes instead of 2? Storage, you mean? Yeah, okay, I see. I mean, I'd have to have... No, it's not entirely true. Because I'd have to have a way to put it onto the belt again. I suppose I could do that with robots as well. I see. Yeah. If I make it fully box only, which I really don't like too much, but if I make it box only and have return my... Oh, well, it's still there. I never cleaned it up. And have my requester chest here that can feed into this machine. Wait, that's the wrong one, by the way. Whatever. Into this lane as needed. I guess you're right. But then we're going to end up... with a lot of stuff anyway. I guess that's not entirely unreasonable. So, what we'll do is we will... Oh my god, have I not been... Oh, whew, I have been building them. There you go. 69. Nice. Anyway. Obligatory sound there, of course. If I go... box only. Okay. I can start in this center area. We can start to store a lot in here already. Because this entire row... Well, wait, everything here is 260 boxes. This row alone is 50. We can has 200 boxes. So this little area would be as much as this entire area as well. Okay. Fair point. And we can widen that by moving or having more, what are these called? Roboports, Jesus. Available, right? We can have more roboports available and use that entire area. It's not bad. It's not bad, Mr. Evo. It's not bad at all. Mr. Dallin, hello. The heat averages out? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I need a lot more boxes. Of course, the benefit of using a lot more boxes is we're going to use a lot more steel and therefore a lot more iron. The downside, of course, is we're going to have an infinite amount of boxes eventually, which, not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest, but, you know, it is what it is. Stuck. Nope. Yes, here we go. Not ideal, but, you know. I can start. Do I want to start? Yeah, you know what? Let's start. Let's copy. Thank you. Let's copy that one and paste it all over here. I'm stuck. Alright, so these boxes will now get filled slowly one by one. That will solve. This one will not be skipped, by the way. It just goes all of these first, then all of them, then all of them, then that last one, and then this one again. It does them in order. Once all of those are filled, I will start to use more space. Do I then need this one? I guess we can do that. You know what? I'm going to leave that where it is. That's fine. I'm going to leave that where it is, and we can make a nice, neat little row here. All right, let's do it. Let's do it your way, Mr. Evo. And see where that gets us. Oh, a lot of bleeding boxes. That's for damn sure. But whatever. Is our dirt... Yeah, I need to clean up that dirt again. How is our smile? Our smile's still blue, though, so we're still good on that front. Yeah, well, we'll have to take a look. Do the same for iron. Iron ore. Yeah, I understand. The entire idea of these buckets at one point was that if we run out, funny man, if we run out of iron ore, ever, which is like never happened, it's not true. It would autofill from these buckets back into the system and keep us going. The reality, of course, is that we get so much iron in that we keep filling the buckets, but we never empty them out again. Mr. Evo says, I use yellow boxes with a filter on them. What is the benefit of that, sir? What is the benefit of having yellow boxes over a requested chest that I've just done? I use green boxes. I don't like green boxes. I don't get them. Bots can take out of yellow. I guess that is a valid point. And not out of blue. That's true. That is true. But at the same time... I mean, I guess that's why they invented the green box to begin with, right? I'm going to have to think about that. And also about doing iron storage in a... in a more, well, compact version. Green ore in a green box. Well, that's a good point, actually. Green is also possible, but blue needs to get a check mark from a buffer chest. This I realize, but that should not be a problem. The biggest benefit, of course, of blue or green chests, I think, is that you can have... sorry. I think the biggest benefit is the same that you get from white arms versus purple arms. You get more filters you can set with a green box, I think. Because it's a requester chest where stuff can be taken out of. White has less filters, yes. White is only one filter, and the purple arm has 3 or, I don't know, a couple, 8, I don't know, somewhere in between. More, at least. And the same goes for the white box or yellow box versus the green box, where the white box has only one filter that you can set, and the green box has like a requester chest. What is that, 12 or, I don't know, something. A lot. Alright. Since there is not a lot I can do anymore today, I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. Yeah, a lot is the right number. Okay, good. Since there's not a lot I can do right now anyway, but wait for the other... oh, look at that belt just stuffed with iron. That's a problem. That's going to mean iron is going to back up. Yeah, we're going to have an issue. White box? There is a white box? Well, whatever you want to call that one. Yellow, white, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I will be back on Sunday. We will do a multiplayer session again. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep seeing how that actually works. Until it doesn't, and then we'll see what we do afterwards. Again, there is not a lot to do at the moment, but wait, I will be I will be letting the game run for long periods of time, just so we can get a lot of progress done with the mining. We shall see how that turns out. With regards to the iron, which is now completely stuffed up, and how I am going to change that. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I think going for requester chests or buffer chests, or for that matter even just storage chests, instead of these nice little buckets, is the way to go, because you can store a lot more in a very small area. Well, we'll see how that goes. For now, however, there's only one thing left for me to say, and that is to say thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps and motivates. Thank you very much. And to anyone else, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.